turn that mic on. And we're going to cancel that. We haven't got any presentations, so we're going to be in the front here. Okay, so am I on here live? Let's have a look if we are live here. Okay, we are on live here. Let me refresh this. Okay, so fantastic. I'm live on Facebook, Instagram, and I'm also live on here as well. So brilliant. So I'm live on YouTube as well. Super excited. So thank you all for being here. Good to know I'm here. So thank you everyone for being here with me. Okay, so getting myself set up here to make sure I can do a bit of chat as well whilst we are on air. Okay, so thank you all for joining on Instagram, Facebook live, and YouTube. So fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me now go on the other platforms. We are going live. Okay, let's do that now. Go with that friend. Go live. Fantastic. Okay, so I think we're live. Thank you for everybody who's been patiently waiting there, especially the people on YouTube. So super excited. Thank you. I really appreciate you all. So in tonight's session, I would like to share 7 ways you can start your property investment with no money. Right? You're absolutely thinking crazy, isn't it? So yes, that's what I'm going to share with you tonight. I'm super excited, really chuffed up to being here. So thank you all for being here with me tonight. And better than late than not to turn up. So I was contemplating, had so many busy schedules today, but I made a promise to be here today on Thursday. Here I am. It's all about taking action, implement, and telling yourself this: it is possible, and I am a doer. So that's exactly why I am here with you today, or tonight, really. So thank you for all the people that have joined me on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. I appreciate you all. So very important in order for you to understand how you can start your property investment journey with no money. So there's so many people out there thinking property investment requires lots of money, because obviously that's what I've been told. Before I start my investment journey, I told I need 25,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. And I've even had someone who told me I need £100,000 minimum to start my property investment journey. So basically, I wasn't as lucky as lots of people to be able to have £100,000 to start my investment journey. So I'm going to share with you what is really personal to me and the strategies I use to start and scale my property investment journey for to a multi-million pound property investment portfolio. For those who doesn't know me, my name is Rahim, and welcome to the family. If you just joined, we're really excited. I started my property investment journey just over 7 years ago after feeling deflated and disappointed, and quite frankly, being conned, going to university to get a degree, only to land myself on a £40,000 debt and a £20,000 salary, which I think was ridiculous. It was only helping me just to get over broke. I couldn't even pay my bills, to be honest. But I was able to break that pattern. I changed my physiology literally to get me to where I want to go. And I was then able to work with people that would help me take me to where I want to go. I didn't like what I was doing because I was undervalued, underappreciated, going nowhere. So I decided to take my finances into my own hands to get me to making money work for me instead of me working for it. But I had a barrier when I started about money. You know, like when you want to do something, everybody's talking about money. That is the problem I had when I started. Everybody's talking about money, and I didn't even have money, and I needed money to get me to be where I was, but I didn't have people advising me exactly what I need to do to start my investment. So what I'm going to share with you tonight is the 7 simple steps you could use to start your real estate business. Some people call it property, with little to none of your own money, and actually with none of your own money. So I'm super excited what I've got to share with you tonight, and it's going to be amazing, and it would blow your mind away. So let's look at it. So you see, in order for you to start your investment journey, first of all, you need to know what you want and what you want to achieve from it. It's having the end in mind before then you start actually progressing and going to where you want to go. What do you want to achieve? You want to achieve financial freedom? Do you want to own lots of assets? Or do you want to control lots of assets without owning them? And I can't remember who said this. They said, the way to be successful and rich is to literally own little, control everything. So I hear that, but you will get to a certain point where really and truly you want to start owning stuff. This is by acquiring assets that generate you passive recurring income, whilst at the same time generate you guess it right, a capital appreciation. So in tonight's session, I'm going to share that with you because I really struggled to get this going when I started. So I'm hoping that this would help you, hanker you to get you to start your investment journey. So thank you for all the people that are joining me as well tonight. We have lots of people here, social media and all the other platforms. We have Asma, thanks for joining. 653, thanks for joining. Sincerely, Miss J, thanks for joining. Alternative, really appreciate you. Mendel, thanks for joining as well. Really appreciate you. And Anshura, thanks for joining. Paul, really appreciate to see you. Sun Motivation, thanks for joining as well. So super excited about what I got to share with you. So let's get to this. So the number one way, right, you could start your property investment journey is what we call equity. So what is equity? Equity is the value of money you have left in a property. Now, you may be thinking you haven't got a property. I'm not talking about you owning a property. It's finding someone who owns a property that got equity in it. Equity is the capital appreciation of a property and what had been paid to pay that property outright, so that property to become that person's own asset without any debt on it. So you could use that equity to start your investment journey. You might be you owning a property that you've never remortgaged for a very long time, or maybe you've never ever remortgaged. You can use the equity in that property and to go and buy an investment property. So what do I mean by that? You could either remortgage it, okay, pull some of that money back out so you can go again buy these houses. Alternatively, you can use that property that has that equity as a collateral, where you can go and set that against that property. They borrow you the money, and then obviously you then use that money in your investment journey. And guess what? You fix the property up. Hopefully, you've added value. You recycle some of your money, and you pay that loan. That's what you could use your equity for. Alternatively, you could remortgage it. But if you're working with people, for suppose that you haven't got that property, you're talking about family member, friends, or things like that, you can explain to them what they could do. They might not want to remortgage their property, especially if they're elderly and not earning enough money. But you may be able to use that property as a collateral, literally to get you to be able to buy that property you always wanted to buy. That's one way of starting your investment journey with no money. You might not have the property, you might not have family member for that property. So obviously you might know people that know someone who's got properties like that. If you're going in for a win-win, then obviously that would also excuse me, that would also help the person actually that you're working with to share the profit with you. Okay, that's one way, equity. And the second way would be further advance. So what is further advance? Further advance is taking additional borrowing in a property. Okay, suppose again you've got that property, the same property, instead of taking a remortgage or using it as a collateral, what you could actually do, you could take an additional borrowing in that property. You can say, okay, my property worth X amount of money, let's say property worth £200,000, and you have an equity of £150,000 in that property. The bank may be able to lend you up to £150,000 because you've got that as an equity in your property. Okay, so basically you've only got £50,000 on your mortgage, and you've got £150,000 as an equity. So the bank could lend you anywhere around that figure, anything under £160,000. Again, if you haven't got money, this is something that you want to be thinking about. So I've got an investor that we've worked with recently. Basically, they haven't got money, but they've got a property that they could use as a further advance from. So they can take that money out, you can go and buy their property. So that's one way of actually starting your investment journey with no money. You may be thinking, I haven't got someone who's got a house, Rahim. I haven't got a house. I haven't got a family who's got a house. We all literally don't have money. So you want to listen to the next few things I'm going to be sharing, because I want to share 2 of the 7 that I'm sharing here with you. The 2 of the 7, the first one, equity, and further, is for the people that know someone who's got a property that they haven't remortgaged, or literally they own a property that they've never remortgaged, but they're cash poor. Okay, they haven't got money to start the investment journey. So these are the 2 options you could use. Okay, the next thing you want to be looking at, suppose then you haven't got a property, you haven't bought a property, you do not know anybody who's got a property. The next one you want to be listening to. You want to be listening to the next thing I'm going to share with you. Are you renting your property where you're living in right now? Are you renting? Are you by any chance renting your property? If you're renting where you are, I'd like you to comment on the chat box, or give me a thumbs up, or give me a love, just to know you're there and you're listening to me, not just watching me. And by the way, if I'm saying anything here, if you disagree with me, let's debate it. Okay? Are you renting where you are right now? Don't be shy. There's so many renters. Like renting property doesn't mean that you are broke or poor. It's because you're smart, because you want to use your property effectively. Okay, Son, thanks for saying that. I pay rent to landlord. Brilliant. Mini Bouquet said I pay rent to landlord. If you're renting, please do chat. Give me a comment on the chat box if you are. Let's see. Let's see how many people are renting. If you're renting, give me a thumbs up or give me a yes on the chat. Right? If you're renting, give me a thumbs up or yes on the chat, so I know you are renting. Okay? So if you're renting, give me a thumbs up. Don't be shy. Literally, the renters are the clever people. I will tell you that. I will tell you why in a while as well. So again, if you're watching me in the other platforms that I'm not seeing, right? So please, just comment on the chat if you are renting or you own your property. So if you're renting, give me a chat. Or if you own the property, type on the own. If you own that property, type own on the chat box. Right? Again, if you're renting, type renting, right? So that we can get it going. Next, okay. So now, suppose then you are renting. So what you could do if you're renting, listen to this keenly. This might be able to help you. Okay? Is to speak to your landlord, your existing landlord. The way this works, it would only work if you are paying rent to your landlord consecutively. Okay? If you're renting, the next time your landlord come around asking for rent, or next time you happen to ring your landlord about repairs and maintenance or whatever that may be for you, or you've been nice tenants, you want to pay them rent in advance, you want to be asking them this. If they are investing in properties, if they have any properties that they are looking to rent, or whether they are willing to work with you to start your investment journey, or maybe to expedite your investment journey. So think about it. Tell them, look, you've got a strategy, you've got an investment idea to start investing, which you could introduce them rent to rent. Okay, tell them, look, I can get a property, we can subsequently rent that property out and make lots of money out of it. Is there a way you could invest with me? So you may be thinking, this is crazy. Which landlord will let that happen? My landlord did. I started that way. I didn't start with none of my own money. I started with zero, basically. Literally, I was living in an 11-bedroom house. Spoke to my landlord, and I told my landlord what I intend to do. I said, look, I'm into properties. I'm doing X, Y, Z. Hopefully, by the end of this, I'll give you a quick shot, snapshot of what you could do next to make that happen for you. Right, so basically tell them like you own the property if they're happy to work with you on a partnership. So for me, then what I did there, I spoke to my landlord. I told my landlord that. I told him about the rent-to-rent strategy. He thought I was crazy, thinking who would rent their property to me and allow me to sublet it. So obviously he did that to me as a challenge. He said, if you can get someone to rent their property and allow you to subsequently rent it, I will invest the money. So for me, that was a music into my ears. I was thinking, what? Is that what you said? He said, yes. So basically, that's how I started. So I went out there looking for, I didn't even know what the strategy was. I just literally presented that to him just to see what he says about it, right? So he said he would do it. Then I went and immersed myself in that strategy. Literally went and immersed myself in it. I got the deal. Once I got the deal, I presented the deal. Obviously, he kept his word. That's how he was able to put all the money in that deal. I did not put anything. I put zero. Do you have a landlord? Do you really have a landlord that you think you could do that? Have you built that relationship with your landlord? You might not have built that relationship yet. Have you considered building that relationship now? Now you know this. Okay, guess what? Landlords know landlords. Even if they don't do it with you, they can recommend you to someone. Because the next question would be, look, if I can work with you to help you XYZ, would you be able to work with me? They said, no, I can't do it. So would you be able to recommend someone to me? In most cases, landlords knows landlord, they are likely to recommend you. So once they recommend you, then obviously you go and immerse yourself with that strategy and then get a deal, they will invest with. That's how I started. Imagine. I started with my landlord. £0. Yes, I did not put anything in it. Only because I ask. If you don't ask, you do not get. Okay? Ask, then you get. If you don't ask, you don't get. So never shy away to ask your landlord. So that's another way you could start with none of your own money. Okay? None of your own money. Absolutely, by just speaking to your landlord. And the next thing you want to be thinking about is family. Okay? Family is one of the people you want to be thinking about. You may be thinking, what family are you met? Right? So yes, family are the people that will invest in you because they know you. They're not going to invest in you because of your strategy. They're not going to invest with you because of anything else, but they're only investing because they know you. Okay? Because they know, they will invest with. So find around, look around your family. You may be thinking, your family is broke, but believe me or not, if you got a solid strategy in front of them, they know they're going to make a return on their investment. They are willing to take that risk because the money, the £2,000-3,000 they have in their account, will not do anything to them. It's not going to change their life. So if you present a deal to them, they are likely to say, you know what, let's have a go. So have you thought about asking your family? Have you thought about asking your mom, your dad, your uncle, your brother, your cousin, any family member? Have you thought about that, presenting that deal to you? Here's the thing. I've got an investor who was broke, who was absolutely broke. I'm going to be honest and say this to you. We tried every avenue. We couldn't get money. I said, ask your parents. Oh, my parents are broke. They don't have money. If I want to ask for money, they literally said. I said, here's the thing you're going to do. I said, go for a meal with your family, dinner table. Whilst you're in a dinner table, present a dummy deal to them. So what we did, we created a dummy deal. Make this figure so nice. I said, look, mom, look, dad, I got this deal. I really want to invest, but I haven't got money. Do you have any spare cash lying around that you can borrow me to allow me to invest? Right? Guess what? The family member, daddy was like, oh, I've got £10,000 saved somewhere. I'm not sure I might be able to lend you. Mommy turned around, you know what? I have saved this £5,000 with the XYZ. He got £15,000 from the poor people that he was saying that they broke. Right? So when you present a deal, a dummy deal, that's how you can date and see the people that are interested. So what he then did basically, he knew mommy got £10,000. Sorry, he knew daddy got £10,000. And he knew mommy got £5,000. So guess what? He was able to start from there. Okay? Look at your family members. I know you'll be looking down on them thinking these guys are broken than you. But trust me, they're not broken as you think. Okay? So think about that. They're not broken. Again, if you disagree with anything I'm saying here, give me a comment. If you agree with me, give me a love, a thumbs up, so that I know I'm not just talking to my camera, okay? I'm talking to people and listening and they're engaging with me. So give me a thumbs up. Son, I like your motivation, bro. You keep engaging. Brilliant. I love that. Really, really appreciate your comment. Miss B. Quay, thanks for joining as well. Nest Geek, thanks for joining. Beautifully Made One, thanks for joining. Gloria, I really appreciate you. So basically, these are the things you want to be saying. Okay, and again, if you disagree with anything I'm saying, let me know. And I've got a surprise by the end of this video as well. So basically, family. No, can you consider family? Right? Basically, providing an opportunity to them. Right? Tell them, listen, I've got this deal. If you can work with me, I will be able to help you do X, Y, Z. That's one way You could work with family. Don't be shy to ask them, right? Because they can invest without knowing even the strategy that you're getting into, okay? That will lead you to starting with no money, okay? That will lead you to for starting with no money. The next person in your queue, which is vital, is your friends, right? The friends that you're working with, the friends that are around you, your friends, your university friends, your college friends, your school friends, your normal friends, whoever friends you have, ask them. If you do not ask, you do not get. Here's the thing. Don't go asking for them, oh, I need money. No. Say, look, man, look, John, I've got this deal. It's an amazing deal. This deal generates X amount of money. I'm looking for someone to invest in this deal. Do you know anyone like that? You see, you're not asking. You're providing an opportunity. You're not asking them directly. Is that making sense? You're telling them you've got a deal and you're looking for someone who's interested. Okay? If they are interested, be like, whoa, yes, I'm interested. If they're not, guess what? They'll recommend you to someone else. They will recommend you to someone else. Okay? And when they recommend you to someone else, guess what? That person would be your first investor. Okay? Here's the thing. If you don't do that, you don't get results. You do not get result. Okay, you don't get result because obviously if you don't tell no one knows about your business, no one knows about what you want to do. So unless you tell your friends, then you're not gonna get there. You see, that's one of the mistakes I made when I started. I didn't start my investment journey. I'm thinking this is my secret. I do not want anybody else to know what I am doing. I kept it as a secret, right? It's one of the worst mistakes I did in my investment journey. Keeping my investment as a secret. I don't want my family members to know. I don't want my friends to know. But that then transformed my life when I told the whole world about it. Because here's the thing. Everybody would know you are in properties. And once they know you are in property, you start becoming an authority. You start becoming someone that they want to hang around with. You're gonna start being asked about property. So once they start asking you about property, right? Once they start asking you about property, guess what? That means they're starting to trust you. Okay? Once they start trusting you, then you are absolutely laughing. Someone just asked if this video is recorded. No, it's not recorded. It's one of my lives. I come every Thursday or Wednesday just to touch base with the people that I'm following and stuff like that. I'm not recording it. But if you do want to watch it, it's also on YouTube. Okay? If you ever want to watch the video again, it's on YouTube on my live things that I do there. But I'm not recording it per se. But if you want to say it that way, okay, but don't go away because of that, okay? I want you to stay because I like your interactions on motivation, okay? I love that. So now, so if you disagree what I'm saying, if you have rich friends, tell me on the chat box. If all your friends are poor, then the next thing is for you. But let me know first on the chat if all your friends are poor. If they're all broke as you are, let me know. But if they're all kind of mid-range and they're working, it's just that you haven't got the right deal, okay? Or maybe you haven't got the right deal. Maybe you want to comment to me and let me. I'll give an idea of what you could do and how you can approach people like that. Okay. So tell me then if all your friends are rich or if they're all broke or if they're kind of in the middle. So interact with me. Okay. So yeah. So Joe, thanks for joining as well, Joe. Really, really appreciate you. You are one of the main followers. I love you, bro. You're always there. And homeowner release equity already of 70K to buy 2 investment property, both 3-bedroom houses. Boom. Joe just confirmed what I've just said. He said he had a homeowner who had an equity. If I read it right, he said no. He said he's a homeowner. He is a homeowner. He released equity of £70,000 to buy 2 investment properties. Okay, and both properties are 3-bedroom houses. Hello, he just qualified what I've just said. So that was one of the first ways you can start with no money. So thanks for confirming that, Joe. I love you, bro. I appreciate your love and everything in social. So yeah, so as I was just saying then, if you have friends that are broke, comment on the chat. If all your friends are broke, let me know. If they're not, okay, they're okay. You know, if you don't want to name and shame them, it's fine. I understand that, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to get you a little bit closer to achieving the dream you set yourself to achieve. So yeah, so basically, right, okay, someone said all their friends are broke. Okay, yeah, the comments are coming, right? Someone saying yes. Okay, I'm getting a few yeses from all the platforms. No. Okay, it's making sense. Brilliant. Okay, so it is kind of a mixed bag here, right? Some people are saying their friends are broke. Some people are saying their friends are okay. Super broke. Okay. Seed said all his friends are super broke. Whoa, you want to change your network then, right? So if all your friends are super broke, you want to change your network. So maybe the next thing is for you then. The next one is for you. If you've not been listening, that is now to start listening. Okay. The next one that would really, really help you to start with none of your own money is basically selling. Selling, selling, and selling. What do I mean by selling? See, there's so many people in the UK that buy items that they do not wear. They wear it once and they never have to wear it again. Okay? They've never had to wear it, especially for people that are really like going out buying different dresses whenever they go out. Have you got lots of dresses that you haven't worn? Lots of shirt, jeans, trousers, trainers, whatever that may be for you. Joshua, thanks for joining. I really, really appreciate you, Joshua. Really, really appreciate you. Belinda, thanks for joining. So if you've got stuff that you're not using and it's literally not good for you, okay? Basically, you want to start selling this stuff. They're not good to you. If you're not wearing them, they sat there doing nothing. Okay? You can go and sell them on eBay, Etsy, Spocket, whatever website you want to go and sell it. Go and sell it. You will be able to raise a bit of money there. Okay? Especially if you're one of those that buy shoes, trainers, jeans whenever you go out. Your wardrobe is packed with stuff that you don't use. Perhaps you want to start selling them if they're not good to you. Okay? That's one way. Suppose then you haven't even got shirt or spare things to wear. Have you thought about family members? Have you thought about family members that would really and truly give you the stuff that they don't need? Okay? Go to family members and tell them, look, I want to start my investment journey. I've got no money. I realize you've got XYZ amount of clothing. Can I borrow some from you, please? Okay? Can I really go and use it to make it better? Maybe you're going to borrow it and then pay them a bit of interest on it, or maybe give them a return on investment. Whatever that may be for you, go out there and empty your wardrobe. If you're buying stuff that you don't need, I will tell you this: there are so many people in the UK that are really and truly buying stuff that they don't need. Okay, I'm not going to be sexist here, but especially with the females, right? Whenever they go out, they have to buy something new. Whenever they go out, they have to something new. Someone was asking here, Miss B. Quay is asking, how much roughly do you need to start? Literally, I just told you, money's not the problem. You're raising that money now. If you're looking at a rent-to-rent deal, you're looking at £2,000 to £5,000 max. £2,000 to £5,000 max to get a rent-to-rent deal, right? So I'm not sure how many stuff you've got in your clothing, but if you're able to sell some of those, literally, you're able to raise money from there. I'm going to tell you now a story about an investor I work with, right? I've got this investor. He joined one of my 3 days event. Okay. After the 3 days event, and he was thinking, Rahim, look, I really want to get into property, but I do not have money to start with. We looked at families, we look at friends, we look at the people around her. Everybody around her was broke, right? So what we did then, we went home, right? What we did, we went home by going through the wardrobes, okay? We realized she had so many stuff that she bought years ago that she hasn't worn. Some of them she hasn't worn, and some of them she only wore it once. So what we did basically, we sold it. We sold all of it. We were able to raise about £3,000, and that was a seed money to start her investment journey. And today, she's on £15,000 to £25,000 a year on her service accommodation properties, on her rent-to-rent properties. So, have you thought about selling your stuff that don't really add any value to you? Maybe perhaps you sell them for now until you start making money, then you go and buy the better ones, isn't it? So it makes sense. So if you've got anything that you don't wear, anything that you bought you've never wore, you've only wore it once, or even if you wear a couple of times or so and you're not using it anymore, go and sell it to raise that money, right? You're talking about your future here, because you and I know your salary will not take you to where you want to go, right? If this is making any sense, give me a thumbs up, give me a love, appreciate what I'm saying, and all that sort of thing. So appreciate what I'm saying, and give me some thumbs up if anything makes sense to you. If it doesn't, again, I'm happy for you to make it a debatable thing for you and I. Okay? Make it debatable for you and I. So, now, have you thought about selling stuff? If you don't have anyone selling anything, family, friends, People that you know. It could be anybody, basically. It doesn't have to be literally only family members. Anyone can do this. Like anyone can do what I've just told you. But here's the thing. I've got something I'd like to share with you tonight. Something very close to me. Something that has been bugging my mind for long time. You see, because I always wanted to do this when I started. Right. So when I started my property investment journey, I made a promise to people around me. I said if I start my property investment journey, right, I would literally try to create a platform, okay, a platform that would help people start and scale their property investment journey with little to none of their own money down. Because I realized lots of people have all these ideas, all this stuff, but you cannot start their property investment journey because obviously they do not have lots of money to start with. So I made a promise to the people around me that when I start my property investment journey, I will create a platform that would allow them to go in and do any property strategy that they want to do. So it took me 12 to 16 months to get this going. I've designed and created a platform that would allow anybody from any walk of life to go on that platform to learn how to start and scale in their property investment journey for less than 2 cups of coffee a month. Basically, less than 2 cups of coffee. You go in that platform, immerse yourself with properties, learn about all the comprehensive property investment strategies, all the courses. Literally, we have the overview, we have the breakdown, we have the implementation masterclasses. These are literally crazy sessions. Literally, people pay thousands of pounds to join me in those events. You're having that for less than 2 cups of coffee a month. That's it. Less than 2 cups of coffee. You got all this mastery. You have money mastery. How you can literally use your pennies you have to expedite that to the next level. You see, when I start my investment journey, I did not have money, right? I literally started from literally not having anything in my investment journey. So I use this money mastery skills to be able to expedite my investment journey. And truly, that has really helped me take my property investment journey to the next level. So money mastery, how you can literally compound your money, how you can 10x, 100x your money that you're making. All these tips, neat and decorative, that will transform your life is in that platform again for less than 2 cups of coffee. AI mastery. If you're one of those that really want to be good in AI, how to get AI to write you a letter, how to get AI to plan your property investment journey, how you can get AI to literally become your marketing agent. Literally everything is in that platform. You can use it anyhow you want. And most importantly, how to market yourself. You see, in order for someone to invest in you, you have to market yourself, right? You need to know what you're doing. You need to know how to promote yourself. You need to know how you can take advantage of any opportunities that you have there. And again, that platform, as I said to you, is literally a platform that have worked really hard to get. It is called Rahim Bah Club. It's Rahim Bah's Club. Literally, it's very simple, very easy to use. I'm going to share the link with you now. It's on my thing here. How do I pin this? Okay, it's rahimbah.com. When you got to rahimbah.com, it takes you to the sign up page. And then click on the sign up button. It takes you to the sign up page where you can put your details there and you can have access immediately. It's no if, no, but you have access immediately. And basically that way then you will be able to start your property investment journey. Okay. So for those of you who really want to take this to the next level. Okay. So if you're watching me on Facebook, I've also leave that message there for you. Okay, just click on that link. It takes you straight to the sign up page. And again, for the people that are watching me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and all these other platforms, you are there. Okay, so I've done that for you. Okay, you go and immerse yourself in it. Okay, and see how that may help you. Basically, you learn how to start and scale your property investment journey, how to make money work for you instead of you working for it. I have over hundreds of hours of content on how money works, how to invest in properties from rent to rent, all how you can renovate a property, how you can set a property as an Airbnb, how you can set a property as a HMO property. Literally every single step of the way. And here's the thing, there's no somewhere. I'm not doing it to upsell you. I'm not doing it to get you to my live programs. Obviously, if you want to come to my live program, I'd love to have you. Last weekend, I had my 3 days event. It was absolutely amazing. I was blown away with the people I saw there. They immersed themselves. I get to help people become full-time property investors. Okay? But yeah, so this is just to give back in the recording. I'm literally just to give back to people that I really wanted to start their property investment, but they couldn't afford 15, 20, 30,000 pounds to pay people to train them. So this is for you, basically. It costs you less than 2 cups of coffee. Click on that link now. Don't leave it to chance to register yourself. And the other benefit you can get also by joining Rahim Bah's club, you could ask me any question in the platform. Literally, there's a way you can ask me a question. So I go, sat on my email, reply to all the questions in that platform. Literally, I reply the questions myself. I don't give it to my PA. I don't give it to my marketing manager. Literally, I do it myself. I go in and reply to all the questions. And here's the thing. This is important. You want to write this down. You would be able to join me in my 4th nightly Q&A. Okay, I do live Q&A. It's not like Instagram or maybe YouTube, Facebook, where you can ask me a question. Literally, you're going to join me live in my Q&A, Zoom live Q&A. You can interact with me. You can talk to me. You can ask me questions about your investment journey, whatever that may be for you. Right? Literally every 4th night Wednesday. Next Wednesday, by the way, I am live in my Q&A. Yeah, you can join that Q&A. We send you an email. You click a link at your convenience. You sit with me. You talk to me with lots and lots of investors. Here's the kicker. You want to write this down. There are investors there. We have millionaires in that group. We have property millionaires in that group. Literally, it would, because that group is only for my mentees. Right? It is only for my mentees. But what I did basically, I promised myself this. Once I've done really, really well in my property investment journey to create this platform, I have created that platform now. Right? You go and join that platform. And again, guess what? No contract, no commitment, and you can cancel at any time. If you jump into the platform and say, oh, this is not for me, you know what, I don't want it, Rahim, fine. You don't even need to tell me. You can just go and cancel it, right? Because cancellation is free. Literally, you can go to your account and cancel it. No question asked if it's not for you. And most importantly, you get the materials you need, okay? You get the materials you need, right, to get your investment going. This is absolutely amazing, right? You don't have to go and pay thousands of pounds to get your contract. You don't have to go and pay thousands of pounds for your solicitor to draft a loan agreement. You have every single thing in that platform. Again, it's a way of giving back for less than 2 cups of coffee. And I'm the only one who's doing that right now. So you go out there, you knock yourself in that way. And if the website, if Rahim Bah's club is not for you, you can literally cancel for absolutely free. No if, no buts, you just cancel. And I would not even notice you're there, okay? That's the beauty of it. You are in control. Now, you're going to literally throw yourself on the floor when I tell you the next one, right? The beauty about that platform, right, is that you are able to book me on a one-to-one session, right? Once if it's a certain amount of content, once I know you've learned, you've educated yourself, the system is a smart system. It would automatically pop you up, right? It would automatically pop you in, literally, and tell you, look, you need to book Rahim now. You qualify to book Rahim now. Someone just asked for the link. If you go to rahimbah.com, Rahim, my first name, B-A-H, and then .com. Once you've gone to that page, Rahim Bah, I have shared it again. It's rahimbah.com. Once you hit that page, that's the sign-in page. Towards the middle of the page, you got something that you can click on that says sign up. When you click on that sign up, it takes you to the sign up page. It takes about 5 minutes. You are in. And as soon as you sign in, there's an option also to join our WhatsApp family. Okay, you can join the WhatsApp family where I've got my mentees, I've got millionaires, I've got property millionaires. Literally, it's absolutely amazing. Said how much book session is available. Literally, you can book me as soon as you hit the 5 hours, right? The system is a smart system. You can then book me automatically. You can literally book me automatically. Then you've got a session with me where I can answer any question you may have. And believe me, you have Q&As as well. Every Wednesday, every fourth Wednesday, you can join me in my Q&A. And believe me, if you got a deal, I let you promote the deal on the platform. Hello? I let you promote the deal on the platform. Okay? I let you promote it, right? I am the only one who does that in the UK, by the way, because nobody allows people to sell in their platforms. I go, if you got a deal, you let me know in advance by going to the Q&A session, letting us know about the deal, and then we can get you to present that deal with over 100 investors in the platform. Over 100 investors in my Q&As, okay? And you've got the beauty to sit with me one-on-one. You see the one-to-one? I needed that when I started my investment journey. The only person that was doing it was charging £1,500 an hour. I'm thinking, what? £1,500 an hour? Where do I get that money? Right? And today you're having that for completely free. If you sign up, completely free, right? Completely free for just cost of two cups of coffee. Look, some of you are paying lots of money in your Netflix, in your Amazon Primes, and all that stuff. But this is about you. This is how you can take your finances to the next level. This is what can motivate you, encourage you, right, to get you to where you want to. Because the beauty about that platform, you also get this mindset sessions where you can motivate yourself, encourage yourself to start and scale in property. So if you haven't done that, click that link now. Click that link before it's too late, okay? Because that offer is going to go. Literally is going to go. I'm just literally encouraging people to join because that's the cost the system would allow me to charge, actually, right? Literally less than 2 cups of coffee a month to start and scale your property investment journey. So if you haven't taken the offer, really and truly, you need to ask yourself what you want to do to get your finances into your own hands. Because if you're going to take an offer like that, I would struggle to kind of help. But yeah, join that platform. It's a family of a like-minded individuals, a family of a community that like to help each other grow. It is a family that I truly believe in giving and giving and giving and giving. The true reason for living is giving. So that family is about living and giving people abundant. And I post content in a regular basis. But for me, what people tell me about the platform is that, one, it's a smart platform. Once if it's a certain amount of hours of content, like 5 hours, the system pops up something, get them to book me on a one-to-one. And what they really love about the platform is when they're able to take notes. You know, like when you're watching the videos, there's a section where you can take notes as well. You don't have to find pen or paper or start preparing like you're doing an assignment. No, just hit that button. You sign up. You got a section where you can leave notes, and the note is saved. Whatever you watch, saved automatically. You don't have to go back and, oh, where did I stop? No, it's smart. And once you hit 5 hours of content, you educate yourself, you get to book me instantly. So once you book me, you sat with me, then we go through whatever you want to go through. And the beauty about the platform also, you've got 10% discount in any of my events. Suppose you want to see me live, you want to come to one of my events. I just did one over the weekend. Okay, you can join me in that. You can join me in those 3 days with discount as well. I would love to meet you all. Actually, I would love to meet you all so we can get to know each other. See how I can start, how I can help you expedite your property investment journey. So look, if this is for you, go and try it for less than 2 cups of coffee. Less than 2 cups of coffee a month. That's it, right? £10, 8 pence, and that includes the VAT. Without the VAT, I think it's about £8.48. I can't remember what it was, but that's what it costs. Actually, let me just check. I've got the page open here. Basically, without the VAT, it's £8.40. Literally less than 2 cups of coffee, £8.40 a month. You're paying for your Netflix, goes know how much. Amazon Prime goes know how much. It doesn't bring any value to you, but this one will transform your life, and it will take your life to a level that you would always dreamed of. It's a level that you'd always dreamed of. But anyways, let's go back to why I'm here. So 7 simple ways to start your property investment journey with no money. The first one we talked about was equity. Okay, equity was the first one. The second one was further advance. The third one was working with your landlord, family, friends, selling. And the last one I'm going to share with you, which is a bonus, basically is to look for struggling landlords online. People are struggling with their properties. Go and offer them hand. Go and help them. Go and add value to their life. Because if you watch my program on my Rahim's Bah Club, all these things are there. All these things on how you can get a landlord to work with you instead of you going down looking for them, trying to literally convince them. No, literally, all that is in there that would enable you to secure properties with none of your own money. And again, if this session has been helpful, don't forget to share this with your friends and families. I'm super excited, super duper excited to see you on Rahim Bah Club. Come and join me in my family. Let's try to make property. Let's not even try to make. Let's make property work for us. Let's make money work for us instead of us working for it. I really look forward to seeing you on the other side.